Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover. One from Busta, who sent a message to Eminem recently that continues the pattern we've come to expect. Music fans in the real world and industry veterans have love for Eminem, while social media claims no one in their hood listens to Eminem. And we'll explore more on this in a bit. Today we also have a clip that's resurfaced on social media of Jay-Z speaking about Eminem just in time, as it's applicable to the heated debates that have been on, as many quote hip-hop heads on social media have been throwing everything they've got to discredit Eminem. I mean, in the last video, we covered how billionaires who had nothing to do with rap were brought up as a point, but the ceiling has been blown off today, as we have one that's got rap fans shocked for real, as some ludicrous statements were made about Renegade. More on this in a bit. So we'll start with Busta Rhymes, and while people are debating Jay-Z and Eminem, he took to IG to share this. I know I'm super late to this, but I gotta salute one of my favorite MCs to ever touch the microphone and congratulate him on his Rock Hall induction. At Eminem, well deserved, and don't stop ever, King. Crown and clapping emojis. And moving on to the next point, while the debate continues, under a post bashing Eminem that went on about how Eminem doesn't have a single song better than Big Pimpin' by Jay-Z, a take on that was about to shock rap fans even more. It goes, wasn't Eminem's verse on Renegade was written by Royce the 5'9"? Like, with such shallow knowledge, why join the debate in the first place? Since this user obviously doesn't care enough to take a few seconds of their time to use a search engine before tweeting, and when they got this response, no, Royce and Em recorded the original Renegade track together. The user responded, so Eminem stole a track and gave it to Jay?
Will you keep quiet? Shy.
And I thought the billionaire post we covered in the last video was the ceiling, but here we are, and this got fans shocked for real. Bruh, what? Eyes emoji. I just can't with some people in this app skull emoji. And this sums it up nicely. They don't care about the truth and fact, they hate the man, so they make up things in their heads to fit their narrative and act like it's real. They are insane. Shrugs emoji. The user popped up under a post bashing Eminem to add to it, that was the aim. It's pretty much don't let the facts get in the way of the narrative. Speaking on narratives, one of the most popular still used to this day is the skin shade point. They'd tell you Eminem admitted it, but failed to do the math that shows half of 220 million albums sold globally equals still the best-selling hip-hop artist of all time, a hypothetical statement that they interpret as facts to use in debates. And under this post calling them out, Eminem constantly gets minimized about his greatness as an MC because he's white. If you love MCs who can tell a story, rap introspective, tell humor, have versatility, battle rap, etc. M does it all at the highest lyrical level imaginable. He's not a Black Nickel 9, he's a GOAT. They still popped up under with takes like, Eminem gets all of this attention because he's white. White suburban kids can relate to him and made him this big star. So how does this explain South America, Asia and Africa, places where Eminem remains a megastar over 2 decades after his debut? And under a user hit back with, y'all act like millions of diverse ethnicities didn't also buy, download and stream his music over the decades, laughing emoji, cause I surely did, and so did all my friends and family, and 20 million plus other black people. But remember, don't let the facts get in the way of the narrative. That's your lil circle, dear. Overall, black folks are not out in droves buying M's albums. No one plays his music anywhere but white suburbia. We have a ton of dope hip-hop artists that have consistently put out dope music. Not M, sorry. But here's some actual data for the last 28 days from YouTube Music. Jay-Z in the last 4 weeks had 223,000 plays compared to Eminem's 529,000 plays. And now a clip of Jay-Z has resurfaced to handle these lazy debates. Jay-Z on Eminem's talent and success. He's like the Tiger Woods of it, and it's well deserved. It's not because he's white, it's because of his subject matter and what he writes and the patterns that he creates. It's incredible.
Them, you know, to be a white guy in a field that's dominated by black guys. He's like the Tiger Woods of it. Like he's well deserved. It's not because he's white. It's because of the subject matter and what he writes and the patterns he creates. You know, they're incredible.
And the user concludes, always funny when Twitter tries to pit two legends against each other, but they actually have respect for one another in real life. To be fair, this time it was Jamal Crawford who randomly dragged Eminem into this. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, and see you on the next one.